Bruce says, hey guys, with your topical link rebuilds, what step are you taking to avoid footprints? Do you only allow a single URL of a domain per site to not link to the same domain more than once? Well, Bruce, I think you misunderstand. A custom rebuild is a domain that we hunt down that has relevance or it had former relevance because it's an expired domain to what we're going to use it for. And it has a backlink profile in the appropriate topical trust flow or closely related topical trust flow category for what we're going to use the domain for. So it already has backlinks pointing to it in relevant categories. That's the whole point, right? Then we buy the domain and we publish a single page HTML website. That's what a rebuild, what I call a rebuild, is a single page HTML website that's published onto that domain. So the target URLs that are placed into that single post, because it's a single page site, that's it. We're not linking out from that domain again, right? A custom rebuild is exclusive link on that domain. So all the link equity and relevance is flowing through the external or target URLs that are placed into that single post. And that's it. So hopefully you understand there's no way to have footprints from the same domain to multiple assets in the when from a rebuild. It's just it because again we limit it to one money site target URL, one ID page URL, and one Google Map embed, and that's it. So there's no way that we can do a footprint, create a footprint from that because we're not then linking out from that at a later time to other assets again. So hopefully you understand the distinction. All right. Also, if buying off you, how do we go about doing it for country-specific domains where business registration is required? We can't. So we hunt down topically relevant domains. It doesn't matter that where we can buy the extensions. So, for example, we can't buy Canadian domains. We can't buy New Zealand or Australian domains. So we have to go with .coms, .nets, .orgs, etc. The things that kind of top level domain extensions that we can register. So again, we can't get .com.aus. We will hunt down domains with topical relevance with the extensions that we can secure, and then we could build those on there for pushing topical relevance, for pushing links, local blogs. So building links with geographic relevance, we are very limited in our ability to do that for people outside of the US or UK because we can get .co.uk domains all day long. Okay, so in areas where that's why if you guys look at my local blog list, if you go to Vetted or whatever, or in Semantic Links dashboard, and you take a look at I update that list about once every 2 weeks. We're actually just under 1,100 local blogs now. We passed 1,000, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and we're just under 1,100 local blogs. It was 10,000 or 1,094 local blogs earlier today when I logged into my database app. And I think we've got maybe 15 or 20 in the UK, maybe 2 or 3 in Australia, and maybe a couple but we got .coms for that somehow. Anyway, long story short, like I'd say 950 or actually probably 1,025 out of almost 1,100 blogs are in the US, and that's because we just can't get them anywhere else. So it is what it is. But I'm building that network specifically for the DHA program because we're going to have all the local blog links we need to help clients rank their stuff. So anyway, yeah, to answer your question, by the way, we do keep track of all the links placed for our clients across our blogs. To get back to this question, which I think you were confusing rebuilds for, hopefully I clarified that, but we do keep track of which blogs we place links on for each brand or each location, so that we're not cross-linking from the same source URLs or referring domains, source domains, referring domains to multiple assets in for the same project, because that does create a footprint. So we have, again, the database app that we use keeps track of all of that stuff. So and guys, we're human. We make mistakes occasionally, but it's very rare. So occasionally, if we do accidentally use the same referring domain twice and you bring it to our attention, we'll correct it. It has happened. We're human. And everything that we do is manual, and we try to keep very detailed records, but sometimes mistakes are made. And if somebody ever finds that and they just bring it to my attention, we will replace it. Okay. Hopefully that's clear. All right. Yeah. So geographic links, we're not going to be able to help you with if it's other countries. It is what it is. But we can show you how to do it. We've got training for how to go out and hunt down domains with local relevance. so that you can build your own, as long as you can register the domains, which that's sometimes, again, I tell people in Australia, like, sorry, we can't help you with that. We can give you topical relevance, but we can't help you with the geographic relevance. But I can point you to the training, so that you can learn how to do it on your own, and you can train somebody in house or whatever to do it for you. Okay.